Loud.
That's right.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to our live Fire Starter Friday advancement. What am I talking about? Rank advancement announcement. Man, oh, look at Dr. Ryan
What
looking
was that?
today. Update call, training call. We've got a lot of awesome, exciting stuff to talk about today. A lot of announcements, some huge numbers as far as rank advancements, lots of awesome products coming down the pike. Man, we are on fire. I got some cool training for you guys. And yeah, just excited to be here. So congratulations and welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Another huge week in Live Good. We continue for over 2.5 years now to be the fastest growing company in the entire home-based business industry and the entire health and wellness industry, and are just widening that gap every single week, every single month, and it is awesome. And with everything that we've got in place, guys, this is just the beginning. So thank you for being here. Happy Friday. I know Dr. Ryan's got to get out of here in a minute, but I'll let Nodder say hello real quick. Nodder, literally, you got 1 minute. Then we're turning over to Dr. Ryan. He's got
You got it, my brother.
Man.
You got it, buddy. Hey, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Live Good training, our recognition Zoom. I mean, we're going to share so many great things from you with you. I want you to pay attention to a couple of keywords. One of them is what's all about. Highest quality products, which is documented at the lowest price with 100% money back guarantee. Number one. You're going to hear a couple of other things. One of them is people's buying habits shifting. Remember, look what's going on with Costco and Amazon, packing, stocks going up. Look what's going on with traditional commerce. They're tanking. Let's see what's going on. You're going to hear some other things that Ben is going to talk about, that people need to align themselves with what's coming. And please pay close attention to that. Some of the things that Live Good is aligning itself with, think about it. Subscription model, multi-billion-dollar a year industry that's just about to explode even more. You got the health and wellness, billions of dollars. You got fundraising, which is one of the many things that Ben has added to our company that's just going to add more fuel and it's going to allow you to go out there and share it more lovingly. You got gyms, you got skincare coming, you got pet industry. We're cornering all of the market that matters, and it's all because of this young man coming back to network marketing. Almost 2 million people grabbing the tiger by the tail. Lisa and Ryan creating the most advanced nutritional products on earth that they used to only make it for their very wealthy clients and their beloved family. And because of this guy and almost 2 million people proudly holding their chin up, sharing the Live Good love, we're just trying to scratch the market right now. So welcome to our Live Good family. Listen for those words. People buying habits shifting, aligning yourself with what's coming, and our main thing, highest quality, documented at the lowest price, full 100% money back guarantee. That's Live Good. Back to you, brother.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Yes. Let's big things happening, big keywords, big trends in the marketplace that are just driving this thing. And like Nodder said, I mean, if you're not aligned with what's happening in the economy, if you're not aligned with where people are spending their money, how people are spending their money, how consumers are shopping, moving away from expensive, overpriced things, more towards affordability and value, you're setting yourself up for failure. I'm going to talk about a report that just came out where it was mentioned that the network marketing industry, what were the words he used? We're at the consumer sentiment in the network marketing industry is at a 40-year low. Companies are dying off. I mean, there's probably 10 or 12 of them that have either gone out of business or changed their and eliminated their compensation plan over the last year. And it's just because they're not aligned with where the world is going. And that's why we've launched Live Good. That's why I came out of retirement. That's why we're absolutely exploding, and why we're going to continue to, again, widen that gap and absolutely dominate, disrupt, crush all these other companies while we help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and generate some extra income. I was stuck between generate and earn. Either one works. Income in their spare time on the side, and we're helping so many people do that. I absolutely love it. Again, tons of rank advancements you're going to hear today. People who are making money in Live Good. Absolutely awesome. So with that, I know Dr. Ryan's got to head out here for a minute, so let's go out to him real quick. Dr. Ryan, looking good.
Hey,
how's it going?
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. I got to ask, what do you think the consumer sentiment is around dietary supplements right now? And just, it's got to be off the charts. I think it's high. I think it's got to be
That's a
an
great question.
all-time
Yeah,
high.
I think there's a lot of attention being drawn to it, a lot of things being exposed that I think is a very positive thing as far as bad ingredients, toxic ingredients. I mean, the government now is talking about eliminating all these red dyes and toxic stuff that is in a lot of the foods and supplements. The world is as unhealthy as it's ever been, and people are waking up and realizing we're not getting everything we need out of our diets. We need to supplement, and supplements are just they're just food. They're just an extension of food that we're not
That's
getting
right.
from what we eat that we need. And because our diets, our soils are depleted of nutrients now, and we're getting less and less of the stuff that we need, people absolutely need to supplement. We're not going to get everything we need out of our daily diet. And so, not supplementing is just not giving your body what it wants. So, yeah, Ryan, I think people are recognizing that. I think that kind of consumer sentiment is people are like, yeah, I need it, but I still think there's a lot of confusion out there and a lot of skepticism because there's all these people saying, hey, this cures this fixes this is great for this, but they don't show the ingredients. They don't tell you what's in it. They don't, they're not organic. So there's still a lot of education that we need to do. But I think for the most part, people are open and receptive to the idea that, hey, I need to do this.
Yeah, 100% agree. Absolutely. I think the trend is absolutely, and we're so well positioned for that. It's just such a beautiful alignment with the way we're positioned in the market, both in the business sector as well as in the health sector. Like you said, the first step is eliminating these petroleum-based dyes, red dyes and blues and greens. Just getting them out of our food supply is a big first step, but there's so much more heavy lifting to do. And I really believe that that is going to be the focus over the next 4, 8, 12, hopefully longer. It's going to take some time, but I mean, we've really got to clean this up. In the meantime, you're right. Deficiencies are at an all-time high. And anytime you look at any single chronic disease, and I would even say without chronic disease, even the best, healthiest, most self-conscious eaters are, 9.2 out of 10 people, 92% of people are deficient in at least one vitamin or mineral. So that's where Live Good's just done an absolute amazing job, is focusing on the foundation and focusing on the fundamentals, and then building on it from there and bringing out some really cool, really neat therapies. And so what's on the board right now? We've got a lot of stuff happening. We've got liver support coming out. We've got organic USDA certified organic fiber, which we all know how important fiber is in our diet. We're not getting enough of it. And then right behind that, we've got our bone support. I was working with my mom on her bone, her osteopenia. She was actually severely osteoporotic. She's going to be another case study I highlight when we launch bone support, because just like me, when I had launched Vitality and showed you guys my numbers and talked about it and had my blood test done, she did the same on the bone support side. And I think you'll be excited to see the transformation she's made at 73 years old. It's very, very impressive. So bone support's a much needed category as well. But real quick, something happened last night. We were out on a walk with our pets, with our dogs, with our beloved animals. And we're walking around and we stop at a neighbor's house because there was a dog loose, and we let them know. And they had 3 dogs. And we got to talk and they said, are you guys? Because they just moved in the neighborhood and they just asked us about something about dietary supplements. And we said, yeah, yeah. And then they asked about pet and they didn't even know. And we threw it out there that we're coming out with an organic pet. And she, dude, when I got to tell you, she was like cheering. It's like crazy. She feels entirely defeated on trying to supplement for her pets, because you have to spend $90. And guess what? When you have a Great Dane that weighs 185 pounds and you have a Mastiff and you have another big dog and a Bulldog, yeah, they're nutritionally highly demanding, but it costs a fortune for her. She couldn't believe that we were in the pet market. She goes, guys, that is going to just disrupt everything. You're going to change the world with these pet owners, because so many people need what we're about to launch in the pet multivitamin, organic certified. It's going to be so amazing. I'm so pumped for that product. But moving on from that, we've also got the cleaning solution. It's very, very close to final. So we're excited about the cleaning solution. We've got many, many other neat things that we're in right now for, and we're almost finished. So a few things pending you, Ben, on design, and then we're getting ready to get going. We're rocking and rolling. The warehouse is kicking butt. I mean, what a week of orders, Ben. What an incredible week. Orders are so far up. We're having so much fun because you guys are giving us amazing positive feedback and just spreading the word. And look at it. You just go walk your dog. What an easy opportunity to spread the word when that thing comes out. Geez. So that'll be great, guys. I'm busy today. I'm actually out of town. Lisa is actually at an A4M conference, so I'll be excited to hear what she's got to say today. But again, so much traction, so much success. Congratulations to all of you. What an amazing week. Ben, I'm going to send it back to you.
Awesome. What are you doing? You're at a pharmacy meeting or something?
Yep, I am. Actually, I am.
Nice. Yeah. Cool thing about Dr. Ryan, like a lot of you guys don't know, we had a life before Live Good, and a lot of that is still exists. Dr. Ryan owns pharmacies. Like this guy is an entrepreneur. He's a business guy, and he's on the inside of all of this stuff. And speaking of that real quick, Dr. Ryan, before I let you go, one thing that I'm super stoked on is our methylene blue product. The sales have been skyrocketing. And methylene blue really just over the last few months, it started to get attention. But we've had this product for almost a year. Like Dr. Ryan was ahead of the curve on this methylene blue. We were one of the first brands out there, the first companies in the world to launch a consumer product of methylene blue that people can actually use, the most powerful brain supplement, nootropic on the planet, and the only one that uses the delivery system, the dissolving strips that we have. A lot of these other companies are using drops or pills or capsules or lozenges or whatever, and not that those things are bad, but the dissolving strips, the reason that Dr. Ryan designed them this way is for maximum absorption. And yes, it turns your tongue blue, but the benefits that you get when you turn your tongue blue are absolutely awesome. If you don't want a blue tongue, you can still swallow it up and fold it up and swallow it and not have a blue tongue, still get most of the benefits, just not as fast because the absorption won't be there. But it is really cool. I just want to give you props for that, Dr. Ryan, because I'd never heard of methylene blue. Most of us had never heard of methylene blue until really a few months ago. I mean, we heard about it when we launched it and people were taking it. It's always been a positive, popular product. But, just recently it's been getting a ton of attention. And now it's awesome because we've had the most powerful form, the best form, the highest quality methylene blue before all these other companies came out with their brands, and we still do. And that really speaks volumes for just the quality of product that Dr. Ryan creates and, the love that he puts into it and just the fact that we don't skimp on raw materials, on ingredients, on anything. Highest quality, lowest price every single day. I think Ryan took off. So Ryan, awesome job on that. There he is. All right, he's giving us his thumbs up. See you, dude. All right, let's go out to our awesome director of product education. I know she's got to run here in a minute too. All of us crazy busy, but I've got some awesomeness for you. So you guys are stuck with me for a little while, and I'm going to give you some power, bring the value. Here we go. Let's go out to Lisa. Good morning, Lisa Goodkin, director of product education. What do you think of these product orders?
Hello.
Oh. Can you guys hear me or not hear me? Nader, can you hear me good? All right, Nader's giving me a thumbs up.
It's
Lisa, I don't hear
me.
you. You're like frozen.
Ben is 5x5. Lisa's not.
Yeah, Lisa's like
Okay.
one image every 10 seconds.
Let me see if I can go outside. Is this any
Ooh,
better?
That sounds way better.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Look at you. What's up?
I'm having trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi in this convention center, so I'm going to go by the door. But yes, I love the product sales going up. That's music to my ears. That makes me know that what we're doing is working, and that's spreading the word, getting through education, getting our products in the hands of everybody. So right now I'm at the Academy for Anti-Aging Medicine, A4M. So I'm just getting here. I'm going to go check out the expo and see what some other people are doing. I know Ben and Ryan were there last year. And then I'm going to listen to some conferences and, see what we can bring to the table. So super exciting stuff. And, I always want you guys to remember to, make sure you're really like reading between the lines. I have so many questions that have been coming in lately about other companies. And I think this comes with the closure of certain companies, right? People are searching for something else. And what's still going on out there, which is just crazy, is the high priced products. And even if the quality is there, what's in them is kind of like it's to me it's comical. You might be charging $65 for fiber and telling you that you're going to lose a massive amount of weight and cure diabetes within 1 month. It's just things like this. Like if something sounds too good to be true, guys, it's probably too good to be true. Nothing is just going to happen by taking one simple supplement. So you really need to keep your head above water here. And also there's certain companies that are now offering their products, but they're pushing blood tests before. Now, I love the blood test aspect. You know that because that gives you real data that helps you understand. But they're also charging decent amount of money for simple blood tests like your vitamin D. Guys, this is a simple blood test by your physician. This is a simple blood test by a walk-in clinic, as well as your hemoglobin A1C. You know, that's the track of your blood sugar over the course of 3 months, the average. This is stuff that your primary care doctor should be doing, if not ask them. And it's things that are covered by insurance, but these companies are charging an arm and a leg. And then they're saying, now you have to take our omega supplement, or now you have to take our vitamin D. And then these products themselves are like $65. So again, just please focus on what is real, right? And it's really it's high quality supplements. It's having the ingredients at the right doses, and the right balance of ingredients, and selling them at prices that everybody can afford. I mean, this is Live Good. And of course you're not going to be able to convince everybody, understandable, but keep your head up and know that you are changing the world by each person that you do communicate Live Good through. And I know what Ben was, talking about. We preach so much about like the toxic ingredients and certain things to avoid, and avoiding these proprietary blends. And one thing that I'm seeing over and over and over again is a form of B12 used, which is cyanocobalamin. We don't use that. We use methylcobalamin. If you're using cyanocobalamin, that means that you need to break it down. You need to methylate it. But unfortunately, most of us are very poor methylators. They're saying now that basically every 2 out of 3 has like the MTHFR mutation. So we're all poor methylators. So if you're taking a product with cyanocobalamin, it breaks down to cyanide in your body, and then your body needs to detox it. And now we're all poor detoxers too on top of that. So over and over again, I'm looking at these products. I'm like, okay, this is decent. This is decent. And then I see the cyanocobalamin and I'm just like, it's enough. I mean, there's so much information out there. The fact that people are just using these ingredients blows my mind. So we are going to continue to bring you guys the education because we want you to understand, and we want you to help others understand. And through that, again, we are changing the world. So keep it up, guys. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Great stuff. And I mean, that is the depth that Dr. Ryan and Lisa go to in understanding and formulating these products. I mean, this is stuff, methylation and all this stuff that Lisa is talking about, that I have no idea what that even means. But obviously, it's things that they take into consideration when making these products. How is it going to help us? And it's just really, really awesome. And the fact that we're so transparent as far as every single ingredient, what it does, and you have full access to Lisa. If you have any questions about anything, product related, benefit related, sickness, issue, health challenge related, email it to her. Even if it has nothing to do with our products, she's here to help you guys understand how to get healthy, how to get your health and your lifespan on track, or your health span rather, on track, and just be a little bit healthier. So awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you so much. Love seeing the product orders go up. We're going to talk a little bit about that here at the end, but let's jump into rank advancements real quick, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. And it was another huge week in rank advancement. It's funny because sometimes we have tons of bronzes and just a few like silvers, golds, or not silvers are always a ton too, but a ton of golds and platinums, or not as many. This week it's like, man, crazy on the higher ranks side, and still pretty crazy on the lower rank side too. So awesome week. I love it. I love seeing these numbers. So we had 1,802 people achieve the rank of bronze this week alone. 1,802 people hit bronze. People who many have never even been in the network marketing industry before, because that's who we're attracting now. And we're going to talk a little bit about that during this call as well. But a lot of people who have tried other network marketing programs and struggled. A lot of people who maybe were in Live Good for a long time, have been ordering products, using products, loving the products, and you know what? Decided to go tell a few people about it. And now they're bronze. Now they're in profit. Now they're earning income when they had no intention to even do that at the beginning. And that is absolutely amazing. So congratulations to our 1,802 new bronzes. That doesn't happen in this industry. That doesn't happen in any other company. That happens every single week in Live Good. So congratulations, bronzes. Awesome accomplishment. Way to crush it. We had 199 new silvers this week alone. 199 people hit the rank of silver, build a team of 200 people. Silvers are making about $100 to $300 a month in income. Congratulations to all of our silvers. I love it. Some of these guys have been in for a week, some have been in for a month, some have been in for a year. That's the cool thing about Live Good. Once people are in, once they experience what we're all about, they don't leave. And it just doesn't make sense. Everybody should be in Live Good because of the income opportunity, but more importantly, because of these amazing products. I mean, even if you're buying just 2 products a month, you're saving more than the $10 a month membership. And our average order is 6.5 products and about $106, something like that. That's just, I mean, it's so exciting because every other company, getting off on a tangent here a little bit, every other company has, or for the most part, 99% of companies in the network marketing industry have a required product purchase requirement each month, whether it's $69, $150, $199 to get 1 or 2 or 3 products. Here, there is no product purchase requirement at all, and our average order is over 6 products and over $100. That is because of the quality of the product, because I guarantee you, and we've seen it in this industry, you eliminate that requirement for people to buy a product in another company, and nobody's buying product anymore. The only reason these people are buying product is to earn income in the compensation plan, not here. When there's no product purchase requirement and so many people are ordering every single month, that really, I mean, I don't know how much more validation there could be that, you know, the products absolutely work, because there's no other reason to buy them other than they will help you get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. So awesome stuff. Congratulations, 199 silvers. How about 42 new golds this week alone? 6 new golds every single day of the week, right? 6 times 7, 42. We're right there. Congratulations, 42 golds. This is what I call the sweet spot in the network marketing industry, $300 to $500 a month in residual income. And as you guys are building there, usually you're making more than that because of the big fast start bonuses on the front end. But that back end residual is what this company is all about, building it one time. And we've heard this in the network marketing industry for 50 years. Build it once and earn that residual income for years and years and years. And it's never, ever, ever, ever happened until now. Because once people experience what we're all about, it only makes sense to stay around and to continue to build, continue to share, and those ranks continue to go up, the checks continue to go up, the residual income continues to go up, and you continue to win. So absolutely love it. But to see 42 people in 1 week, 6 people every day, build a team of at least 100 members in their organization, that does not happen in many network marketing companies ever. I mean, you'll see maybe 1 or 2 people a month hitting the equivalent of a gold rank, 100 people in their organization. We had 42 this week alone. That is awesome. Congratulations, Gold. I absolutely love it. How about this number, Donner? 11 platinums this week. I think we had 9 last week, 7 the week before, 9 the week before that, 11 this week. That's like almost 40 in the last 4 weeks. Something like that, 30 to 40. Huge numbers. People who have built a team of 500 members in their organization. Again, doesn't happen in the network marketing industry. Maybe once in a month you'll see that happening in other companies. And nowadays you're seeing more people lose those ranks every single month than earn those ranks every single month. And that was a powerful thing that I just said when you understand where this industry is going. More people are losing their ranks in other companies than earning higher ranks in other companies. Here, we've got 11 people hitting platinum this week alone, building a team of at least 500 members, making on the low end about $1,200 a month, on the high end upwards of $5,000 to $6,000 a month as their team is more mature, building towards diamond. Absolutely insane, incredible, awesome, just dominating numbers. You guys are on fire. I love it. 11 platinums this week. That is crazy. I mean, if we had 5, that would be crazy. We had 11. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And we're not done. We had 2 new diamonds this week. Not 1, 2 new people hit the rank of diamond, built a team of at least 2,500 members in their organization. Our diamonds are averaging over $10,000 a month in income. The lower ones are making $4,000 to $5,000 a month. The higher side of the diamonds are making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month in income. Averages over $10,000 a month. Absolutely love it. Congratulations to Ionia in Romania. Maybe our first Romanian diamond. I think we have one or two more in Romania. Congratulations, Ionia. And we had another diamond rank come out of China. This China team continues to roll. So congratulations again to all of our awesome affiliates, to all of you who achieved rank this week, to all of you who had someone in your organization achieve rank this week, to everyone who helped someone achieve rank this week. Just awesome, awesome stuff. Keep up the great work. You guys are on fire. And thank you, like genuinely thank you. This like seeing these numbers every week just keeps me so excited, motivated, fired up. Not that I need extra motivation, but it just it just reinforces the fact that we're doing good things. We're doing the right thing. We're helping people. We're changing the world, changing the industry, and it is awesome. So awesome, awesome stuff. Nodder, you got 1 minute, and I got more stuff to talk about.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. 1,802 bronzes. 1,802 people got the money that cost them to join Live Good back in their pocket. Now they're playing with the house's money. Talk about success. And when Ben Glinsky talks about majority of these people are brand new to network marketing, you have no idea what that does to my heart. Not that it matters what it does to my heart, but that is such an amazing gift, ladies and gentlemen, to be a part of a company that is going to bless hundreds of millions of new people to be the part of the right network marketing. And one other thing. So I want to thank Ben for coming back into the industry and Lisa and Ryan for doing what they're doing. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about that diamond rank. When Ben Glinsky talks about average order is 6.5, a lot of you that are in Live Good, praise God, it's new to you. You might not recognize how amazing that is. That when people are purchasing 7 products without having to do it to play in the game, those companies are called pay and play or something like that. Here you got everyday people, and now with the fundraising, with the clubs, with the pets, with everything else that's coming, talk about being in front of people's faces for the things they need. There is nothing wrong with a lot of other opportunities out there, but these are the things that everyday people need, and they know they're just sick and tired of overpaying for it. So through other companies, somebody get a pink Cadillac, or through a doctor's office, the doctor gets richer, doubling the money. So ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want to share with you. The diamonds, the diamond pool, ladies and gentlemen, that thing is going to explode. Let me give you quick math. Quick math, especially because now we're having a lot of people that are kind of sick and tired of the old network marketing world and are coming to the goodness of love, which is called Live Good. I want to give you a little bit of math. Listen very carefully. For you to make $5,000 a month, I checked it this morning, $5,000 a month in true residual income, interest, you have to put $1.5 million in a bank account. Listen carefully. If it takes you 2 years to become a diamond part-time while you're saving money, getting healthy, falling in love with Lisa and Ryan and being a part of our community, if it takes you 2 years to become a diamond, and it's going to pay you 5 to 10 grand a month residual, what else can you do, ladies and gentlemen, part-time that's going to help you save $1.5 million to give you the same $5,000 a month in residual walkaway income? Now, here's the thing about Live Good that Ben and I were talking about a couple of days ago. Live Good is the only company in the world that your residual is going to grow, because people are not going to stop buying products to use for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, traditional network marketing companies that I had the honor and pleasure of meeting Ben and many other amazing people through, they make products for their distributors to buy from the company, usually about 8 times the cost, and they resell it to their friends for a little bit more money. Okay, that's the traditional network marketing industry. Obviously, that industry is tanking. The future is club membership. So as we're going to talk about people's buying habits shifting, as we're talking about aligning yourself with the future, proof is in the pudding. And with our methylene blue that Ben did such a great job explaining it, I remember when we first were looking into it and Ben was going around to restaurants and having people test it. I'm like, what is that? I've never heard of it. But Dr. Ryan knew it was coming. So Ben is our forecaster when he gets into business. Talk about timing and aligning yourself with what's coming. Club membership is the future, pet, nutritional, network marketing. We're right in front of all of it. Then you got Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife that are making the best products on earth. So Ben, I want to thank you. Sorry, it went over a minute, but ladies and gentlemen, everybody needs what we have. We make products for our members to use for themselves. Other companies make products for their members to buy at 8 times the cost and resell it to their friends. That's bottom line. Thank you. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Facts. That's what's happening. So yes, thank you so much, Nader. And yeah, for those of you guys, I mean, it's awesome. This has been a busy week, and I'll talk about stuff in it. It's really cool to see Lisa doing extra like homework. I mean, she's learning, she's going to this event to learn about different products, different formulations, different ideas, different strategies, different tools, stuff that can help us. It's not to go bash companies and learn more, you know, about how bad and non-transparent and shady companies are. We already know that. She's going to get ideas. That's why she's at this event. Ryan's taking care of his other business today, which is awesome. Great. Nader, you know, had to drive his family to the airport today. But we are the coolest thing, and for those of you guys who don't know Nader, I mean, he does so much outside of Live Good that he does so much inside of Live Good. I mean, this guy lives and breathes Live Good. He is on Zooms every single day, helping you guys, helping teams all over the world. But outside of that, I mean, this guy runs some of the biggest ministries to help kids, underprivileged kids, takes them on retreats, takes them to the mountains. Like, that's his life. That's what he does. He just serves. Like, the guy is all about love. And so just want to throw that out there, Nader, because people need, like, Nader's not here for any other reason other than he is just the most amazing dude. He's all about helping you guys. He just wants to see you win. We've worked together for a super long time. And, you know, I don't bring people on that aren't awesome. So love you, Nader. All right. Let's talk about stuff that's happening in the, because Nader's absolutely right. I mean, he knows this industry. He knows this business. This is what we do. And there's, oh, and this is kind of cool, Nader. Sorry to make you emotional. But genuine, you know, you're awesome. The way the industry is, and I will tell you this, right now in Live Good, like this is, we've broken every record ever seen in the history of the network marketing industry. For the past 2.5 years, no company has been able to even come close to what we've done. We've put in over almost 1.9 million members around the world in 2.5 years, and we haven't even rolled out half of the stuff that we're going to roll out over the next 3 to 6 months. If that doesn't get you excited, guys, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. And the reason that we're growing as fast as we are is because we're doing things right, because we recognize the trends in the marketplace. We're aligned. All the words Nader was talking about, consumer buying habits have shifted. We are right in front of all of those waves of momentum. The whole entire health and wellness industry, the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. People are waking up, realizing they absolutely need supplements, and at the same time, realizing that most of these companies out there, and we're helping to expose it, are doing shady stuff, putting in bad ingredients, not using organic ingredients, not using premium stuff, and selling it for ridiculous prices. Like what we have, there's a reason we've grown as fast as we have. There's a reason we continue to be the fastest growing company in the entire industry, both health and wellness and network marketing. And it's because it makes sense. It's easy, it's simple, it's affordable. It's what people want. Highest quality, lowest price. No one is going to argue that. And one of the coolest things, I will say this, Nader, is because, I mean, people can bash our compensation plan. They can bash you. They can bash their leaders in the company. They can say whatever negative stuff they want about anything else. But you will not hear anything, any negativity ever about the quality of our products and the value that people get for it. That will never be argued. And it's really, really cool to see because we've seen a lot of crazy stuff in this industry. People bashing products, I mean, it's cutthroat. But this is where I'm going with this. Really since we launched, I mean, you've seen, and even before we launched, really, you know, I've been sitting on the sidelines and I see what's going on in the industry for the past 5 years. And the reason we came back is because the industry was dying and it continues to die. Like I mentioned, you know, this report, I'll talk about it here again in a second. Consumer sentiment in the network marketing industry is at an all-time low. And the reason for that, it's not because it's network marketing. It's not because it's multi-level marketing. It's not because there's affiliates, distributors, people making money. It's because of the way that it's being sold. Because companies are still marking up prices 8, 10, 12, 15 times to pay out a couple people, few, at the very top of the compensation plan, while everybody else in the company loses money buying an overpriced product that they can get half the price elsewhere on Amazon or from LiveGood or somewhere else at a higher quality at a better price. That's why the industry is dying. That's why consumer sentiment is at an all-time high. The industry, the model, as far as helping people, it's fine. It's intact. But the reason you see all these companies going out of business, every month it seems like a new company is going out of business, or an old company or whatever is going out of business, is because they're doing it the wrong way. They're not aligned with where the economy is going. But what that has afforded us and allowed us to do is dominate at a whole nother level, quite honestly. And the reason I say that is because there hasn't been as much competition out there in the space, which is a good thing. I mean, we've really been, I guess, doing our part. I don't want to say we've been putting companies out of business. They're doing the wrong thing, has been putting themselves out of business. We've just maybe been, the word I'm looking for, enhancing it. You know what I'm, what's the word?
Adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah, we've been, right. We've been making it happen a little bit faster, and that's okay. I mean, when buying habits are shifting, people are looking for value. They're not going to go back to spending more money on lower quality products. That's a given. And that's never going to happen. No one's ever going to say, oh, I wish I could spend more money on this product since it's the same quality, or it's not as good as this one. That's not going to happen. And we're always going to be the highest quality, lowest price. That's our thing. That's why we'll continue to grow. That's why we'll continue to take over this industry. And when I say people can't unsee that, they can't unsee it. Once you see LiveGood, as much as you don't want to, whether you're in another company and 10 other companies, you can't forget highest quality, lowest price. And that's why, and this is, I said this is where I'm getting at. I haven't got there yet. I'm almost there. This is why nobody leaves LiveGood, because everybody in the world, everybody in the industry, everyone in the world is buying their products from LiveGood and will continue to buy their products from LiveGood. And everyone who doesn't even know about us yet, guys, it just makes sense. That's why everything we're doing right now is to educate the world, to get the word out about our brand, about our opportunity, about our company, about our amazing products, about our value, about what we're doing. Because once they see it, they can't unsee it. And so it's really been cool. It's really been exciting that there hasn't been a lot of competition. One of the reasons that we've grown as fast as we are, and there still is no competition out there in the network marketing industry, in the health and wellness industry. Nobody is doing highest quality nutritional supplements at a better price. But this is where I'm going. There's always going to be distractions. And I see, and I like to kind of talk about the topic of the week each week on these calls, just to kind of address what I'm seeing out there and what I'm seeing you guys doing, whether right or wrong. And I'm seeing a lot of awesomeness. First of all, let's talk about the positive. You guys are crushing the videos. You're crushing the social media, putting out awesome, amazing content, sending us some awesome, amazing content that we're starting to use and work into our, posts and stuff that we put out there. So awesome job on that. That I love. Keep it positive. Keep the energy. Keep the excitement. Keep the enthusiasm. Keep the videos. Keep the content. That's what people are consuming. That's what they're watching. That's how they're not going to unsee this amazing opportunity. But at the same time, now the negative, I see people freaking out about other companies launching or other companies doing stuff. First of all, let me say this. One of the things that, I don't want to say helped us in a big way, but gave us a little push at the beginning was all the people in other companies saying negative things about us. Talking about how these products can't be real. They're not good. They can't be priced that well, if low, if they're actually good, if they actually have what's in them. We show full certificates of analysis. We're the most transparent company in the history of the world. They're talking about nobody can make money in a $10 a month deal. They're talking about it's not even a good compensation plan because you don't get paid on products. Like all this negative stuff coming from all these leaders and people in other companies because they were scared that their people were going to come to LiveGood. And all that did was give us what? Attention. when you give people attention, it makes them bigger.
That's
and it
right.
makes people want to learn what they're doing and find out what they're doing and hear more about what they're doing. And those leaders, by saying those negative things, when those people actually looked at what we were doing and saw, hey, these guys actually sound pretty cool, I'm going to join them, gave us a lot of extra members, customers, affiliates, and helped us grow at the beginning. As much as they tried to do the opposite, it didn't work. And so that's what giving attention to other things does. It just draws attention to that. If you don't want other companies or competition or things that you see popping up or whatever to have attention, for people to know what they're doing, don't give them the attention. When you guys are focusing on your attention on the stuff you don't want, that means you're not focusing your attention on stuff that you do want your people to know about, like the awesomeness of our brand new Super Reds with our enhanced formula without even raising the price. The fact that everybody needs to be taking creatine every single day. The most powerful product for cholesterol support, for nervous system support, over 100 trace minerals that we're not getting out of our daily diets. Shilajit is such a hot product. Talk about methylene blue.
Oh.
I mean, this product almost super close to doubled this week in sales from last week. And it was already, I think it hit one of our top 10 products last month. Our sales almost doubled just this week, not since last month, since last week. Product sales have almost doubled from this amazing product because we're putting a lot of attention and energy and focus into it. Guess what? What you focus on, what you give your attention to, what you give your energy to, that's what gets bigger. And same thing, like if you always think about negative things, you fill your brain with negative things, and that's what your brain thinks about. If you block out if you focus on negative, you don't have time to think about negative. Did I say that right? If you focus, yeah. No. So focus on the positive things. Focus on what you want people to learn about. Don't focus on what you don't want people to learn about, because then they're going to learn about the stuff you don't want them to learn about. So companies will always come and go. I mean, this industry is notorious for it. And just because a company might have 15 minutes of fame or 15 seconds of fame or a couple people are building it, whatever, more than likely they'll be gone in a month or two, just like the rest of them. There is no competition for what we're doing in Live Good. Every single person who has a heart, who has a gut, who has a brain, who has skin, who breathes, needs these supplements. And they are high. I mean, guys, where's my magnesium? If you're not, you don't have your magnesium. A high quality ultra magnesium complex, $8.95. This is literally responsible for every single thing our bodies do, over 300 chemical reactions. If you've got cramps, migraines, digestive issues, sleep issues, you're probably not getting enough magnesium. $8.95. Everybody needs these products. So it's a really easy opportunity. And you guys have so much ammunition, and it's just about to get even better. I mean, we're about to flood you guys with videos, with content, with ads, with creatives, with images, with all this stuff that we've been working on. So, but speaking of being busy, Lisa's doing that research. I was actually at a convention on Wednesday down in Fort Lauderdale, met some amazing contacts that I think are going to just add more fuel to the fire, as Nader put it. But really cool stuff happening, guys. So there is not a company in the world that is better positioned to take advantage of all the trends that are happening in the health and wellness space. And on top of that, the skincare space. On top of that, like Ryan was talking about, the pet industry, which is another huge, huge industry we are about to expose and dominate, that really has not been, I don't want to say been called out, but hasn't been held accountable, I should put it, for what they're doing. I mean, the quality of pet products is ridiculous. There's no high quality products out there. There's no transparency. Companies are just throwing out whatever they want, knowing that people are going to spend money on their pets. Call it a multivitamin, call it a product that's good for coat, hair, joint, skin, whatever, and people are going to buy it. Now, when we expose that, hey, this stuff that you're giving your dog probably isn't healthy. You're probably hurting it more than you're helping it. Now you can get the highest quality USDA certified organic pet products. I don't know if there are USDA certified organic pet products out there, but there are about to be. And guess what? They're about to be a better price than the overpriced, shady, crappy garbage products that people are feeding their dogs out there. That industry is absolutely huge. I mean, everything that we're putting together, what do you call the cleaning supply product, the household product?
Household
I
supplies.
mean, there's a few companies just in the network marketing industry that focus on that. You know, we're about to disrupt that as well. So the fiber product, you think all this stuff, I mean, fiber, as boring of a product it is, I think that's going to be one of our best selling products. Over 75%, no, 95%, sorry, over 95% of people are deficient in fiber. We're not necessarily deficient, but are not getting enough fiber in their daily diets for their bodies to work correctly. We all need a fiber supplement. Most fiber supplements out there are 5 grams of fiber. Ours are 8, 60% more at a better price and higher quality. USDA certified organic fiber, guys, and it's probably going to be like $15. I don't know Ryan's costs yet before we price it, so I probably shouldn't have said that, but it's going to be very affordable. Highest quality, lowest price. That's what we do. So really cool stuff happening out there. I just want to tell you guys, great job on the videos. Not as great job on worrying about other stuff. Focus on the focus. Focus on the positive.
That's right.
Keep the momentum. Keep the positivity. I mean, what we're doing is amazing. We are changing lives, both physically and financially, and it is awesome.
Yes.
Don't take your focus off that. I mean, if you wanted to do something else, I don't necessarily think that Live Good should be everyone's only income stream. I think building multiple network marketing companies is kind of weird and hard. But, you know, learn how to trade stocks, learn how to trade options, crypto, whatever, start a pet sitting business. There's a lot of other ways to generate income. I think everyone should have a side hustle. And if Live Good is your primary or your primary side hustle, your primary just income stream, that's okay too. But don't get mad if other people decide to do other things. People have to do what they have to do, whether it's the right decision, wrong decision, whether you think it's cool, think it's not cool. People are going to do what they're going to do. Keep it positive. This is the other cool thing. People don't leave Live Good. And not only that, but even if they start doing something else, they're not talking bad about Live Good. They're not doing, like, let me tell you that, and a lot of you guys don't like this, and maybe even think it's a sign of weakness, if there's that. I hopefully, anyway, I haven't terminated a single person from Live Good since the beginning. I have turned off a few sites only because people have posted some non-compliant stuff and have not responded to me when I ask them to please remove it. And when they do, I'll turn their sites back on. But they're still active. They can still earn income in the compensation. Actually, their payments are off until they do that as well. But I haven't terminated anyone for cross-recruiting, for saying negative stuff or anything like that, because all these people who are doing that need these products. And guess what? They're still ordering products every single month because they're helping them. And I don't want to cut them off from that. That's why we haven't terminated anyone. So everyone is still able to buy products as much as they want. And I mean, unless someone does something totally stupid and like just ridiculously unforgiving, I guess you can say, then maybe, you know, we'll terminate them. But I have no intention of terminating anyone. And you know, they're like, but they're cross-recruiting. Guys, you're going to get hit from every opportunity that comes out there in the network marketing industry, outside of the network marketing industry. We are in the world of social media right now. I mean, you're going to hear about stuff. Whether you hear about it from someone in Live Good or you hear about it from someone outside of Live Good, it doesn't matter. You're hearing about it. So I'm not concerned about cross-recruiting. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't concern me because everybody needs Live Good. This is the most powerful business opportunity ever created in the history of the world. And it's also the highest quality products at the lowest prices that people absolutely need and are changing lives. So that's how we roll, guys. That's the business you guys are in. And that's just, you know, we want to, as Nader puts it, we want to love on people, and we're going to continue to do that and continue to help people and continue to get the word out. We only want positivity. We don't, and not the negativity. I mean, as we talked about, negativity isn't necessarily bad. It draws attention, but you know, we've got so much good attention, good vibes out there. and it's awesome. And so I mentioned this report that a gentleman did that, it's funny because I was thinking about this and I vocally talk about this, how, this guru economy now, where there's all these trainers out there and people who are telling you how to do stuff or about stuff when they're not actually doing it themselves. And I kind of have a thing against that. And, the person who ran this article, it kind of falls into that category. I haven't had a good, impression of him, but to give him credit, he did do an honest, fair assessment of our company. And that's the coolest thing. I mean, because you see a lot of reports about different network marketing companies, and most of them are pretty negative. It's not hard to find shady stuff or negative stuff about a network marketing company. It's like people can't find anything bad to say about what we're doing. The worst thing was that a couple reps were posting negative stuff, or not negative stuff, but like disease stuff in claims about health and wellness, like it cures cancer or Alzheimer's or stuff like that we just can't say. And those are the people who have been asked to remove those posts, and then we could turn them back on. And just and I'm very friendly about it. I'm like, look, this is not compliant. You can't talk about diseases. Just please remove your post, and we'll turn you back on. The only ones that are still off are a couple people that haven't responded to me. Yes. And if they want to be back on, they'll probably respond. So, but the cool thing is, no one can find anything negative to say about us, and that really that's a crazy thing. Not I'll let you comment on that, because like the network marketing industry, I mean, there are sites that are all about exposing companies and putting down companies and scaring people away from companies. And it's like people can't find anything negative about what we're doing. And they're right. There isn't. Like, it really makes sense what we're doing. So Nader, 30 seconds. I got more to talk about.
I know, buddy. No, you're absolutely right. There is nothing to, I don't want to say expose, but there's really nothing to expose. We are extremely transparent. You talk about everything up front before it comes. Numbers don't lie. And I mean, there's nothing to really expose. The fact is this: we make the highest quality products made by the best ingredients. We show you documentation and bring it to you at cost almost. Period. And you get trained by Lisa and Ryan. I mean, that's so simple, and some people complicate it. So yeah, there are websites out there. And one of the things I want to share with you, there was a couple of companies that unfortunately went belly up last week. They didn't even pay their payroll after being around for years. Guess what's happening, Ben? I was sharing with one of our diamonds, Kerry Russell. Now you got people in the industry using that failure. I mean, that's kind of sad, to cash into somebody's failure to bring people into another company that's making a product for 1/10 of us selling it for. Those companies need exposure, but of course, nobody can say anything negative about us. There's nothing negative. We use the best ingredients money can buy. We offer absolutely free training with a couple of people that look like Hercules and his wife. Think about it. There's nothing to complain about. We don't have loops in the compensation plan for people who jump. We don't have BV to dollar ratio. We don't have fancy offices that sucks up all the profit. We got a guy that's been running efficient companies for 20 plus years. And we got 1.9 million pioneers. That's a launch pad, because we're going to have 100 million people. How can somebody say something negative about that? It's impossible. If they do, guess what? They're spitting in the air. That's going to come back to themselves. So let them say it, because they're going to make themselves look like a fool. One last thing. Ben, do you remember this, bro? About 2 years ago, I'm not going to mention names because I love this guy. A gentleman reached out to me who is a huge part of a patch network marketing company. He specifically said, Nader, I love you guys. I'm buying your green under my corporate name. He owns another MLM. And by the way, can you remove the comparison on your patches from my company to another company? When you remember that. Yeah. When your product quality is that high. And ladies and gentlemen, don't underestimate Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms. There will be a day that there will be no traditional networkers left in LiveGood, because a lot of them just can't. I don't know. I don't want to get into negativity, but here's what I know. You're going to have everyday people joining LiveGood that they don't even know the days that companies made product for 10 and sold it for 90, and then shame people that the only way they'll fail is if they quit. It's like if somebody comes to you right now and say weapons used to be rock and stone. That's the revolution of LiveGood. There are millions and millions and millions of people in the world that haven't heard of network marketing. LiveGood will be their first and last. One last thing. Ben was talking about methylene blue. Ladies and gentlemen, they've been talking about this before the world started talking about this. You want training? Reach out to everyone that you know on planet Earth. I don't care, like Ben says, if they make $1 jillion an hour with another company. God bless them. Good for them. You want to send them the most comprehensive assessment on the planet, and send them a couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos about the blue. They're already turning turning on the TV, seeing Joe Rogan, Mel Gibson talking about it. That's what we're doing. We're equipping you. We're equipping you. So go out there, share the most comprehensive assessment planet on the planet with everyone that you know. Include a couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos. My favorite one is the magnesium because it's the most awesome, delicious product that everybody needs. Back to you, bro.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Speaking of commissions, I'm glad you brought that up. So I do have an announcement. So as you guys know, we pay our commissions first Thursday of each month. The first Thursday of May is next Thursday. It's the first of the month. So we can't pay commissions that day because it takes more than 24 hours to run commissions for 1.9 million people. Chris was telling me the other day, he's our programmer. He turns it on at about 8 a.m. and it finishes at about 10 a.m. the following day. So once he updates all the ranks and everything, we'll turn on the payment program and the commission program. And so we're going to pay first thing Friday morning, but you won't get paid on Thursday next week for monthlies or weeklies. We do them all together. It's going to be Friday instead of Thursday. So most companies, they make you wait till like the 10th of the month anyway for your monthly commissions. You're going to get them on the 2nd. So, and it's only because it takes, I mean, if we only had a couple thousand people like most companies, we could do it in like 30 minutes or an hour. But because we have 1.9 million people that the compensation program has to run through, and because of the way that we pay out our generational matching bonuses, literally, and because of the fact that some legs are 1,000 people deep in the enroller tree, and it has to look up 1,000 levels to see who, or probably not 1,000, you probably get to 100 by the time all the matches are maxed out on that person, but it's got to find all those matches. And sometimes, you know, a matching generation could be 20, 30 levels if there's no 3-star or 4-star, for example, between the next one, if that makes sense. So it's a very complex, very complicated, very awesome compensation plan that most companies can't do because of, you know, our just amazing software team. But it also takes a long time to run it because it is so awesome and because we have so many gazillions of people in this company. So that is awesome. So yes, so monthly commissions for April will be paid May 2nd, Friday, May 2nd. Besides that, oh, this is a cool one. So as you guys probably saw, like we've been posting a lot of these college athletes. So there's this site called Mogul. Literally, we give them a product, and if they like the product, they don't have to make a video, but if they like the product and want to make a video about it, they can. And so all these kids that are making these videos they're doing it because they love the product. And the coolest thing, I mean, not only is it cool, I mean, these kids are like amazing video editors. Like every freaking college kid can have a job in video editing right now. It's crazy. But some of the coolest things is, and we've posted a few of them, is just the concoctions, I'll put it, that they make up themselves about how they're using the product. Like this one girl, she mixed strawberry kefir, I don't even know what that is, some kind of like strawberry milk or something, yogurt maybe, with the chocolate whey protein, and she says it tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry. Like that sounds delicious. A lot of people are going to want to try this. This other girl somehow froze, I guess she mixed the whey protein with something else, mixed it with like chocolate and banana or something, ate it like ice cream, and it looked delicious. I mean, these kids are making up these awesome stuff. So we're going to run a contest, a recipe contest. We're going to have each month, we're going to start this in May. We're going to have for one product, whether it's Super Reds, how you eat your Super Reds. If you just mix it in your yogurt, if you mix it in a smoothie, if you sprinkle it on your cake, whatever you want to do. But so whatever the product is that month, we're going to have a contest and we'll have some prizes. Like the top 3 people, you guys are going to vote on which recipe, which concoction, which whatever you want to call it, you like the best. And we're going to make it interactive and a fun, competitive challenge that everyone gets to participate in as far as entering and voting to decide who the winner is. So it's going to be really fun and just give us more exposure, just more ways that people can enjoy and get maximum results from our amazing products in a cool, fun, competitive, challenging, just, you know, awesome way. So that's a cool thing that we're doing. So that's coming very soon. We talked about methylene blue, talked about, so co-op fundraising. subscribe and save, all that stuff, super, super close. We've been working like crazy on, I mean, the whole website is like getting a revamp and an upgrade and just going to be so much cleaner. I mean, it's a pretty clean website, but it's going to be easier, more kind of the new trendy stuff that's working out there. So we're in the subscribe and save is going to be awesome. People are going to save up to 10%, maybe even 12% on products compared to the member price. Going to get a lot more people on auto ship, which is just going to help everyone, be really locked in. And I was talking to someone the other day. So I want you guys to understand what we do. And there's a lot of different things out there. People are saying we're not a product company, we're a membership company. We don't sell products, we don't make money on products, we make money on membership, sell the membership. Guys, the people who are going to stay in this company are the ones buying the product. And I'm not saying that to get you to buy product, I'm saying that to get you so that your people stay on the membership, which is how you make your money. Because people who are not on the membership, we talk about this a lot. I'm going to mention it really quick. There's two reasons people stay in a network marketing company. Either they're making money or they absolutely love the product. And guess what? Even though we have the highest percentage of people making money in this company than any other company in the history of the industry, that number is 30%, which is huge. I mean, literally 10 times the average in the network marketing industry, people making money. So yes, we got a lot more people making money who are going to stick around for that reason. But if 30% are making money, that means 70% are not making money. That's a bigger percentage than the 30. So the only reason those 70% are going to stay around is what? If they love the products. If you want to keep 70% of your organization excited, engaged, paying their membership every month, they've got to use the products. Or if they're not in love with the products and they're not making money, those are the two reasons people drop out. It's because they're not making money or they're not loving the products. And if those two things don't exist, they're not going to be in your organization. As little as $9.95 a month is, as exciting as our matrix is, yes, that'll keep a lot of people in because, yes, there will be 10, 20, 30, 50 million members in this company over the next few years with everything that we're doing and rolling out. So that will keep a lot of people in, but at the same time, it's not going to keep everyone in. You guys want to keep your organization engaged and excited, have them try these products. That's what, so when people say it's not a product company, it's a membership company, no, it's definitely a product company. The products are what drive this company. And even though, yes, it's a completely weird, crazy, different, unheard of compensation plan where you don't even get paid on what the company is, which is a product company, you get paid on the membership. That's how you get paid on the membership, is by getting people excited about the highest quality products at the lowest prices. And people are like, well, what, can't you even pay out just a little bit on the products? Guys, yes, we could do what everyone else is doing and raise our product costs or product prices to put some in the compensation plan, but then we're like everybody else. That's not who we are. That's not what we created this company for. We want to give everyone the highest quality products at just a few dollars above cost, lowest possible prices anywhere, so they can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And we genuinely want to help people get healthy. If we didn't, if it was all about the money, yeah, we'd be doing what everyone else is doing and upcharge the products so we can maybe put some in the compensation plan. People can make a little bit more money. But guys, again, this company was not designed to help a few people at the top of a compensation plan make a gazillion bucks so they can fly around in a private jet, drive around in their Mercedes, and live in their big giant house. It was designed to help more people make $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month than any other company out there. That's what it's about. So yes, most people are not going to make $10,000 a month in this company. It wasn't designed for that to happen. I mean, no company was. That's why most companies have less than like 3 people making that money. Here we have over 150 diamonds in the company. But more exciting than that is we have hundreds of thousands of people who are in profit, who are making $50, $100, $300, $500 a month. That's what this company was designed for. That's what we're all about. And so that's how you make that happen, is and again, I'm not trying to push the price. I'm just telling you how to build your business. And guys, when you do use these products, they will change your life. I use almost every single one of these products every single day. Literally, I probably use 15 or 16 of them every day, and I love them. I'm still drinking my greens mixed with my colostrum right here. My cup is dirty because I didn't rinse it out after I had my protein this morning when I got back from my workout. And but guys, the products are amazing. For $9.95 to not get magnesium, it's like, why not? Try this product for 30 days. You will absolutely love it. So, man, all right. Other than that, yeah, Co-op's about to go live again. The number of new customers and members coming in from our ad campaigns, from our TV ads, from our radio ads, from our podcaster ads, from our Google ads, from our Meta ads. TikTok is starting to crank up. Even Amazon, we talked about Amazon, and I don't think I gave it the understanding that it deserved. We're not using Amazon to sell products. We're using Amazon as a search engine for when people search for methylene blue, or when they search for super reds or search for super greens and they don't find all these other products, they find us. And yeah, maybe they'll purchase it right there and then on Amazon, but then they learn that it's Live Good and they go to our site and become members. We're using it for the search engine part of it. So yes, Amazon is driving a lot of traffic to our website and converting a lot of customers and members into Live Good. So that's another big source. TikTok is crushing everything that we're doing, guys, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This wave is just growing and growing and growing and growing each and every week. And I keep saying this, like, it's going to be, you just know, like, something's going to click one day. I mean, not that, 10,000 new members a week is anything to sneeze at. That like doesn't happen ever in the history of the industry. So that wave is still rolling. You guys are still crushing it. But at the same time, I know, I mean, maybe it's methylene blue. I mean, when this thing doubles in sales in 1 week, that trend could continue to go. I mean, as much as attention as Shilajit and organic sea moss is getting, this could explode at any time. I talk about this could be $1 billion company in itself. And so I really think this is going to take off. I mean, any one of these products could take off. The fundraising aspect could take off. The interviews that we're doing on the podcast could create just something could go viral. You never know what's going to do it. Fiber, as boring of a product as that is, but 95% of us need it. That could put us, even bigger on the map. Or it just could be a combination of all this stuff. I think it's going to be the stuff we're doing on TikTok along with the fundraising. I think the fundraising is going to be insane because it really helps us get our name out there by helping organizations earn income. Like, talk about a perfect win-win scenario. Everything we're doing is a win-win, but there are so many things. It's like the stock market. One little thing could trigger it up or down at any time. I mean, I think we've got so many things in the fire, so many different moving parts that at any time, any one of them could take us from 2 million to 5 million members. And we've got literally 20 to 30 different things out there all happening at the same time. Like, if you don't think a couple of them are going to hit in a big way, then you don't have to think about it. Whatever. But that's what's going to happen. And the volume is coming. People can't unsee it. You guys are awesome. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank this week. Keep rocking those videos. I absolutely love them. I love seeing them. I love the excitement, the enthusiasm, the joy that I see in those videos. You guys are doing a great job. Keep sending them to us if you think they're awesome, and maybe we'll use them or use some pictures of you guys in some. Don't get frustrated. Ignore the noise out there and just keep focusing on what we're doing. Helping people, changing lives, changing the world. You guys are awesome. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard again to everyone who joined this week. Congratulations to all of our newly ranked affiliates. That's all we got today. You guys are on fire. Join us Monday for Dr. Ryan and Lisa's product call. I don't know what the topic is, but you can find it in your back office. And keep spreading the word, spreading the joy, spreading the love, sharing the vision, the mission. You guys are the best. We're out of here. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday. Go get tour takers. First day of the week. Love you guys.